Hi guys, Let's Go here. In today's video, we are back at Sunshine Titans Co-op and we are building a trauma center for the Brotherhood. Let's get into it. The idea for this build is to make a 2-story medical facility, and we'll have a trauma center on the bottom where we can treat the soldiers as they come in with their injuries, and then upstairs we'll have a place for them to rest rather than them being in the barracks. Just gives them somewhere a little more comfortable to be. And I've already put down a double doorway entrance to this to allow soldiers that have been injured wearing that power armor. I figured trying to carry somebody in power armor, they wouldn't fit through a normal doorway, so this worked out quite nicely. And what I've done is I've actually taken a wooden double doorway and put our metal door in there. And then I've used the pillars and the horizontal ones to make a frame, and that just adds on the top of the wall there, and this should fit nicely with the rest of the set as we go around. So what I want to do is start off with our ground floor, making sure that we don't end up on the wrong side. So I want to make sure that it's on the square, not over this edge. That's worked out really well for a start. Our little piece here isn't quite tall enough, so we'll need an additional slab on the top. Now I'll just cover that up. And what I want is I want to kind of replicate the same thing I've got on the bottom there with a couple of these horizontal ones. So get one on there, and then you fight for ages to get it to work. So I'm gonna just do around the bottom here first, and then I will do the next bit, the next level off camera, because it is so fiddly and it never works when you try to record it. So I'm just gonna go around and frame out this. There we go, nice and easy. I didn't just spend a good 10 minutes trying to do that. And what I want to then do is grab our floor pieces and get our upper floor prepped and ready to go. I'm quite liking this thing here, so I want to do the same, at least on front of this. If you've got any ideas where I should build next, let me know in the comments below, or head over to the Discord server. You'll find the link in the description. I'm going to do this slightly different. This is going to be lower down. And yeah, I'm going to go along there, and this is just going to be open. And the reason I left this middle piece was so I could put that there, and then we can put something on the front here, and then just all the way around we'll put our 4 pieces on. And the reason for no windows on the edges is just security, really. Not really sure who would be coming to this location to cause any real trouble. You can never trust people in the Commonwealth. You apparently can't trust me because I already changed what I was doing. I even just said I was gonna leave that edge, and then I'm gonna go all the way around with these pieces. Don't know what to call them. Don't remember what I called them when I did this one. But yeah, I'm gonna go all the way around. I'll be right back. Okay, that's the detailing done around the edges there, and I'm going to go into the warehouse section to grab the glass walls, which should nicely fit into here. So we'll do the same down here with these 2 windows. See, that didn't even go in the right place. Finally, we can go onto the roof and just put our final pieces on the top here. If you're enjoying the video so far, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. We'll go all the way out to get to Snappy House Kit, into High Tech, into the add-ons. We want our railings, go all the way around. These literally serve no purpose. It just adds that little bit of extra to the top. Like this. All the way around. And we'll do the same on this bottom piece as well. We'll just have to use single ones. I figured that door, this could be like your little smoking area, get some fresh air while you're out, while you're in the hospital. Don't really know. We'll figure it out. Okay. I do need to run this like along here, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I might just leave it like that, but we'll see. That might change when it comes to the tour. Either going to go all the way around, or it's going to be removed. Okay, I'm going to add some power to this now, and then we can get to filling in some decorations. Okay, so I have added a generator into here now. So I've hidden it behind here. It also did cover like the bits where brass was sticking through. But what I've done on the outside is I ended up going all the way around here with this extra detailing. So this is all like sticking out now. And I wasn't overly keen on how this frame was looking before, like where it went straight up here and like blocked it off. So I switched it out with the columns rather than the full-size pillars. So this is like kind of multiple columns. There's 1, 2, 3. I can't even select one of them, but it's like right in there. And then we've got the cross beams like stacked on top of each other. And then I've got cross beams just to fill in that area there. I need to spin them around because they're all right exactly in the same place. And fortunately, I think they're actually the same way both sides. Bit annoying, but I'll end up having to cover that because that will irritate me. And what I did on the front was I changed up the frame that I had around the doorway, and I grabbed the medic flag from Spirit of Steel. I thought that looked quite cool as like a sign, and then we have the badge on there from CBC. We're gonna grab some decorations and figure out how we're gonna populate this because the new recruits are coming soon. Speaking of coming soon, I do intend on dropping the banners mod that I'm currently working on in the next week or two. We'll be sure to keep an eye on the channel for that. In the meantime, why not enjoy some Wasteland ASMR? Our medical center is now ready for the final tour. What I've done on the outside is I've just added a bunch of extra lights to make it more visible when it's nighttime. And as we come in, we will be greeted by our medic. He is a vendor, so he will be able to give us chems and other stuff as we need. And over here, we have our armor injury unit, complete with 2 auto axes. It looks like this guy that was previously here might make it, but they're quite concerned. So it kind of almost looks like a garage on this side. Behind our medic we do have a few bulletin boards. We've got all of the charts on the desk there. And over to the other side we've got a couple of gurneys with different medical supplies lying around ready for any people coming in, and lots of storage in the back here, and many first aid boxes. You'll see those just kind of lying around all over the place, because you never know when you're going to actually need them. And we're going to go up the stairs, just squeeze past the person there, and this is our recuperation room. So we have a nurse's station here, got a couple of charts on the table already. I've got a bunch of the magazines, so we will be able to actually treat people here, and all of the medical supplies are stored in these cabinets here, and the really strong stuff is like locked in the safe as well. So we've got room for 6 soldiers at any one time, so hopefully there's not too much damage done and they won't be here that long. But we've got all sorts of different supplies to ensure they do make a speedy recovery. And when they've got visitors, we do have our little waiting area visitor spot here. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.